Bike lanes, reduced pollution, a healthier society, less traffic, and saved time. Less traffic means reduced investment into road connections, lower emissions, and a safer city for pedestrians. By incentivizing a pedestrian-friendly city, it encourages small business. Sort of like how IKEA has you walk past everything, making you more likely to stop and more likely to shop. A higher concentration of pedestrians, including those on bikes, means more Main Street shopping over box store or online shopping, as passerbys become more likely to stop and shop than if they were driving. And so it's an investment in business as well. Hashtag SDG number 9.
If we had more bike lanes.
Every $1,300 New York City invested in building bike lanes in 2015 provided benefits equivalent to 1 additional year of life at full health over the lifetime of all city residents, according to a new economic assessment. In contrast, to provide 1 additional year of healthy life, it cost $67,000 for dialysis for 1 person. Up to 49% increase in small business sales, according to one study in Manhattan. Bike lanes encourage casual discovery shopping, which favors small businesses. In turn, this encourages the internal economy of a country. Bike lanes are believed to boost sales for some retailers because several studies have shown cyclists are good customers. Bike lanes can boost urban home values, simply by being in the neighborhood. A report from a real estate firm this month ranked Canadian cities on a livability index, including access to bike lanes as a key factor in making a city attractive.
Today, I will be interviewing Patrice Patchouli, owner of Patchouli's Pretzel Parlor. If it's a pretzel, make it Patchouli's.
Thanks, Tatiana, for that introduction. I'm Patrice Patchouli from Patchouli's Pretzel Parlor. If it's a pretzel, make it Patchouli's. My family's owned this pretzel parlor for 6 generations, dating all the way back to 1882. So come on down to Bernard Avenue in Kelowna for your daily fix of pretzels. And always remember, if it's a pretzel, you gotta make it Patchouli's.
Thanks, Patrice. This last week, we've been doing a segment on small businesses and the effects and downfalls that they have received due to motorized traffic. As a small business owner yourself, what are your thoughts on the city's proposal to implement cycling lanes along Bernard Avenue, specifically focusing on how you believe your revenues will improve or fall?
Well, great question. I believe it to be quite beneficial to my business and all those located in the city. People are just in too big of a hurry trying to get to where they need to go, and they never stop and look at the storefronts. With the addition of bike lanes, traffic will be reduced and people will spend more time browsing through the local businesses. Competition is hot in this city, and the pretzel game is no joke. I need all the local support that I can get in order to fight off these big business moguls. I've actually had a graph drawn up for this in order to show the benefits of bike lanes to my business, Patchouli's Pretzels. If it's a pretzel, make it Patchouli's. So as we can see right here, this is the current state of sales for Patchouli's Pretzels. And this is the projected increase after the addition of cycling lanes on Bernard Avenue.
Very interesting. I see. It looks like business will pick up substantially if the town implemented bike lanes. Many cities have already started to implement bike lanes throughout British Columbia. Whistler and Fort Langley are great examples of this. They take pride in their bike lanes and the increase of foot traffic throughout the town, and you can clearly see it in their increase of tourists, which then leads to lively downtown areas and a rise in transactions.
I actually have a friend in Whistler, Reggie Rolls, a Reggie's Rubber Band reseller. If it ain't no band like a Reggie's Rubber Band, because a Reggie's Rubber Band snaps back. Be sure to check him out on Village Stroll. Love you, Reggie. But his business, it does great due to the lack of motorized transport in the town. People actually stop and shop, and I want that in not only my business, but in the businesses of everyone in this great country.
Well said, Patrice. Hopefully, with the implementation of bike lanes, your sales will increase just like Reggie's and everyone else in the Whistler area. As a citizen and a business owner, what are your thoughts on the government raising taxes to fund these bike lanes?
Well, as a citizen, I say slap them in. Due to my personal hatred of big corporations, I refuse to drive motorized vehicles, and I've always biked to work. But ever since that accident hit the news about that girl getting run over by that truck while cycling, I'm forced to walk all the way from Lake Country, which is no mere stroll. I have no problem giving the government this extra money if they actually get up and spend it the way it's meant to be spent. I don't want to hear that these officials are in the Bahamas soaking it up when I'm not bringing in peak revenue and also losing money due to the added taxation.
Thank you for your insights, Patrice.
Anytime, Tatiana. Thank you for having me.
Tune in next week where we will be interviewing Woodrow's Woodblock Workshop and how his company's business has plummeted due to lack of foot traffic and bike traffic.
According to Gochi and Mills, a moderate increase in average cycling over a year could save 6 to 14 million tons of CO2. Similarly, Todd Lippman of the Victoria Transport Policy Institute found that cycling saves 3 to 5 cents per mile in energy costs and 1 to 12 cents per mile in pollution costs compared to driving. This means that every 36 miles of cycling pays for the average cup of coffee. Reduced lanes of traffic result in lower congestion due to a phenomenon known as induced demand. Here's how it works. When there are fewer vehicle lanes, this means that there's more congestion. Traffic gets backed up. When traffic is backed up, people seek out other options for travel, which sometimes include going on longer routes, but other times can result in them, for example, biking. More people using other methods of transport reduce traffic below its initial levels. Thus, there is lower congestion.
Hey, Tatiana.
Hey, Aidan, how's it going?
Oh, stuck in traffic, trying to get to work. You?
Oh, just heading to Walmart.
I wish I could bike to work. It would be healthier, it would be greener, and I wouldn't have to sit here waiting for people to move. Come on!
Oh, I totally get that. I'd love to go check out some of those boutiques on Montrose Avenue, but parking is such a hassle.
I wish we had bike lanes here. I feel so much safer cycling around. Ever since that Emma girl got hit by that truck.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. We should start a campaign to implement bike lanes in this city.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
The benefits to the construction of bicycle lanes in urban centers are numerous. They have been demonstrated to bring about higher revenues for small businesses, the backbone of an economy, while also encouraging technological development, healthier lifestyles, reductions in traffic, and a stronger community identity. In an increasingly urban world, pedestrian-friendly infrastructure should be considered critical to the development of a healthy, cohesive city.